Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Joe. I go by that1320 chick online. I am here in a Mach-E today and I am super excited because I have been wanting to drive one for a while. I got to see these at the unveiling. Ford invited me back in November of 2019, so it's been quite a while and a lot of anticipation of seeing this car and being able to kind of feel and touch, because the one I got to see was just a prototype, so I didn't know how anything worked. I'm going to show you guys in depth and tell you my actual opinion about these. All I see online is that everybody loves them, so I'm going in with very high expectations. Look wise, I think they're so cool. I'm going to show you the ins and outs and kind of what I think about it, so stay tuned. All right, so starting off, when you look at the Mach-E, it has these weird little buttons and locks, and this one has a pull. This one does not back here. So basically you push it, and if you can hear, it pops it a little bit, and then listen to this. It like makes a noise as if you think that it's supposed to be electric and like open up on its own, but it doesn't, and then it almost feels like you're not supposed to be opening it that wide, so kind of strange. But we're gonna start in the back just because I'm here. So it's got a good sized back seat. I am 5'10" and a half, so this is the seat all the way back. So there's not a ton of room back here. Not bad though. I guess I'm just spoiled by my F-150 and the fact that I also don't tend to sit in the back of a car. But overall, not too bad. It's pretty comfortable. Would I say 3 adults could fit comfortably back here? Maybe 3 adults as narrow as myself, or maybe 1 large adult and 2 narrow adults. Not bad. Initial thoughts getting in, even just the back seat to the front seat. The whole interior is dark, and then you look up and there is a tan top. This just kind of screams a little old man to me. It's not my favorite combination. And then you look in the back, and it's got a cover, so you won't be able to see any of your stuff in there. So I'm going to show you guys the back. So I know a lot of people don't like these taillights. I think they're really cool just because they look like the Euros that I put on my actual Mustang. So I'm going to show you guys the trunk pop, another Mustang logo on it. Pretty good cargo space. It doesn't come with a spare tire. When you look underneath, just a tire filler or air. Then you got that. So overall, not too bad. I like that it's electric. I know some cars still don't come with that. And now I'm going to show you guys the inside. So again, it pops weird, and then you pull it and you feel like it should be popping on its own. So here's the screen. Big touchscreen. I haven't experienced one of these yet, so it kind of does a little Mustang-y display, not really much. So starting it up, foot on the brake, it moves the seat forward, it has a few chimes, and then this is what the screen looks like, and it's on. And what's really strange is it's on. There's nothing that indicates that it's on, and it's kind of strange because you really can't tell. Like, obviously there's no noise, there's no sound, there's nothing that says engine on, anything, or, you know, batteries on, power capacity on, anything like that. So you don't really know, like, can I put it in drive? Can I not? It's very strange. So overall, the steering wheel feels really nice. So I haven't driven anything yet that's had one of these upright screens, or even the half-size ones that are in like the Expeditions and the Navigators. I haven't seen that yet, haven't been able to drive one. This is a cool little digital dash. What's very strange is, you know, it has your range and then your battery life. So it feels like it's a phone. Kind of weird, different, definitely different. So I do have some experience with electric cars. I worked at Tesla for a little while, so I did drive the Model X, which would be very comparable to this car, and the car, you know, the car Teslas, but I compare one-on-one. So I'm going to go drive this, and then I'm going to come back and give you guys like my overall opinion of the car.
Here, just make a right here, and then we'll be on Hines.
Alright, maybe if we stop from like a roll, or go... Yeah, this is very underwhelming. I'm like very let down. I'm like a little heartbroken.
Yeah, I think it's that it doesn't have the
feels slow to me.
It doesn't.
Maybe there's like a setting that we need to turn on, like, well, cause like
there would be like a sport mode.
Yeah, maybe, because I know the Tesla has like a chaos mode or something.
Chaos mode.
Yeah, I literally think that's what it's called. But so the road that we're going on is kind of windy, so this will be fun to kind of take hard turns, I guess.
Yeah.
But let's see. Like the little screen there's nothing that says settings, so I wonder if it's all in here. So after 2 times of getting on it and going like 4 miles, it went down 3% in charge.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so we're back. There's a lot to say. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little underwhelmed. I don't think it was as quick as they say. And that could be because this is just it's a Mach-E 4, so it's the all-wheel drive one. Acceleration wasn't very quick. It drives overall very nicely, and I do enjoy that with the world going toward electric, that it doesn't look like a Bolt, it doesn't look like a Prius. Like, it does have a look, it is unique, it is kind of modern, it is cool. But if they're trying to sell this as a Mustang, it just doesn't have that a Mustang feel. Nothing inside of it makes you feel like you're driving a Mustang in any shape or form. And I get it. I know it's not one. I've had several, I can tell you. But it's just very lackluster, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to review things poorly, but I'm very underwhelmed. And I had high expectations, and like nothing on the screen gives you like a running horse or anything along those lines. And I think maybe because I've seen how cool the Bronco startup is. When you start the screen up, it has a really cool rock feature and the horse and the car driving along, and this just doesn't have that. And I do like the simplicity of the interior. It does somewhat give me a vibe. The only reason why it gives me any sort of S550 vibe is because it does this where it goes down and then it comes back up, which is definitely from a Mustang throwback. It just overall not doing it. Definitely won't be something that I will be purchasing in the near future. One, I can't even take it home from the dealership because they were saying that I probably could, because the range is so low on it that I will not be able to make it home, drive around, and then make it back. And that's because I won't be able to charge it at home. I don't have the setup. And if I just plugged it into a regular outlet, it would take like 13 to 18 hours to charge this thing. So I'm going to pass on taking it home. I think I'll be a little bit more excited when the Bronco comes out, because then I can take it home. And by Bronco, I mean like the big one, not the Sport. So my honest opinion is I definitely won't be buying a Mach-E anytime soon. If someone gave me one, would I drive it? Yes, but that would be the only reason why. And looking in the interior, it just has some weird stuff. Like, I'm going to show you. So the stitching in the seat is really cool. I think it's definitely unique. But like stuff like this is weird. So this is open, and then this pops up, and then you have storage and stuff like that, which to me is odd. Why wouldn't you just make all of this closed, and then this would be the lid that would pop up? I don't know. Just very weird. And then, so like I said earlier, you can't ever tell when it feels like it's on. So I'm going to put it in drive. So it's in drive. We're rolling a little bit, and this still turns. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just very strange to me. So there's nothing that indicates that you're in drive aside from this. And listen to this. So that's also not a Ford chime. So nothing about this screams Ford, Mustang, anything like that. So I'm disappointed for that reason. Like, it just, if it even had the chimes, I think I would feel like this seemed like it belonged. I know that they wanted the Mach-E to have its own identity and its own branding and everything like that, but the fact that they made it so different really just makes me not love it. It's just too different. Like, again, like, I know it sounds dumb, but like, even the chimes are different, and every Ford has the same chimes. Like, we know when you open up a door, it's a Ford. But again, test drive one yourself if you're thinking about it. That's why I don't typically like to do reviews, because I know everyone has a different opinion, but this is my sole opinion on it, of driving it and what I think. I won't be getting one, but it's not bad. It looks cool. It's just very different, very different. So if you guys liked this video and have any suggestions for new videos in the future, we are going to be updating on the SN very soon. We haven't updated because we just haven't had enough differentness. Like, it's just been the tedious stuff. So we're going to be putting out an SN update soon. No updates on my car really at this point, and we just been kind of cruising on the G8. So haven't wanted to put out crap just to have a video out. But if you guys have any ideas of anything you would like to see, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you liked this video and want to see more stuff like this, like, subscribe, tell your friends. I really, really appreciate it. I think that's it. I think I covered all the YouTube type deal, but thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. So I wanted to add really quick as I'm editing, I'm sitting in my living room. You guys don't ever get to see this part. Don't judge me because we never got frames for these. They're just taped up to see if I want to keep them there. But just track photos of my car and events we've been to. But after thinking about it a little bit more and kind of explaining to people as I've been driving home, kind of telling them about how I felt about the car, I changed and kind of just compressed my thoughts a little bit more. The Mach-E is definitely interesting, and I think it has potential. But the fact that the battery range is pretty low, and I know that this was a lower trim model, you can buy a battery range that's a little bit higher, but the overall feel, the feel that you are not getting something. Usually when you think of electric, you kind of would compare it to a Model X. And since I have experience with the Model X just has such a more modern, cool, interesting feel. And if you were, a friend of mine goes, well, what if it had a supercharged Coyote in it? Or what if it just had a loud Coyote? Or a Coyote in general? Do you think it would be cool? And honestly, if this had a V8 in it, or even an EcoBoost option, I still think that I would be a little underwhelmed. The interior just doesn't feel nice to me, and I know that that's weird, but when you're looking at how expensive these are, between $35,000 and $65,000 that you're going to be able to option out, you want it to feel like you're buying a $45,000, $50,000 car. Like, you're spending a ton of money on something that just is kind of just there. So I wanted to reiterate that and add that into, and then I have a couple extra photos of stuff that I forgot to add into the video. So it's the touchscreen a little bit closer, the frunk, which I don't know if that's 100% the accurate word for it, but what we called it, and then I think that's it. But either way, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit more insight and, like, in comparison to something. If I had the money, would I buy a Trackhawk over this? 10 out of 10, 100%, no questions asked. If this was the exact same price as a Model X, would I pick the Model X over it? 10 out of 10, 100%. Would I choose something electric out of these three? Not yet. First off, the SN's in the garage, and we don't even have room to charge it. So that would be a huge reason why too. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked a video like this, let me know. Just wanted to throw this in while it was on my mind and fresh. So SN's coming soon. My Mustang, I have no updates. I'm not going to lie to you. Might be updating on the G8. We kind of talked about manual swapping it. Haven't gone a ton into that yet. But thank you guys so much again. Appreciate you very much. And I will talk to you guys soon.